This is our final stretch. We leave Lake Kariba behind and we head south. Day 1 takes us through the dry woodlands of Hwange National Park, where wildlife still roams free. On day 2, we ride further into Matobo land to reach the ancient Matobo Hills, a landscape carved by time and legend. On day 3, we push through to Nottingham Estate on the Limpopo River, stopping briefly in the Thule Circle. This is our last leg of our Zimbabwe adventure. This episode is proudly brought to you by EMD Racing in partnership with Liat South Africa.
So this is episode 3 of our Zimbabwe adventure. We started here on Kariba and we head down south to Beitbridge. Another 3 nights. Just finished tiger fishing. We had 3 strikes, 2 fishes on, but none in the boat unfortunately. Heading back to Binga now and then onto the bikes down to Wangi National Park. Enjoy this adventure. So we are off that shite tar road from Binga and straight onto gravel again on the way to Wangi, and this is a beautiful road. And the first vehicle I'm seeing on this one, a truck. Just look at the landscapes in these mountains. Yeah.
So the aim for today is to leave Binga on the tar road and get to the first turn off of gravel road and then start to head south through the safari areas until we reach Hwange River. From Hwange River it's into the safari areas until we get to the border of Hwange National Park.
Truck almost went over the edge. Look at those rear wheels. Hello. Oh, close call.
On every single one of these hills as we come down it, we find a truck that's bogged down. Hello? They use this because they don't want to use that stuffed up tar road. Now they're stuffing this one up.
Okay, I don't think we can pass through here. So we'll have to see if we can find another way around. You just never know what's lying await around the next corner. Love riding in them.
And a bit of rain. Approaching Wangi. Still beautiful roads, beautiful trees and nature, and then a bit of rain as well, and then big muddy puddles.
So we're getting some fuel from Libert, yeah, and in 2,400 odd kilometers, 2,300 odd kilometers, this is the first time traveling through Zimbabwe that we did not find fuel at the designated fuel stop, but right next to it. The garage just here, and he's just an entrepreneurial guy saving some fuel for when the power's out or whatever, and he's selling it to us at not too bad prices. It's a bit higher than the pumps, but yeah, supporting local business, and we're finding fuel everywhere, so didn't need our extra fuel bags, nothing. We could travel Zim without it.
Okay, me and Dan sheltering from the rain, unfortunately. Yeah, we're still in the rain. Oh, some big one.
After the rain we get a few replenishment at Sisonke bottle store, and then it's the final stretch into Hwange National Park on our way to Sikumbi Forest Reserve.
Good journey.
My name is Mpilo.
Hello.
Yes.
Mpilo, you come from Limpopo.
Loco.
Hi, how are
This
you?
is boss, you hunting there, now I'm hunting this camp solo. Me I'm a tracker skinner.
The road from Hwange River to Wangi is absolutely breathtaking. Thanks to the rainstorm we've got, the sand is a little bit compacted and it makes the going a lot easier.
Big sand. I did not spot the elephant dung. I was focusing on the sand. And I can't see much through my visor either.
Loads of elephant dung.
There is just something magical about riding a motorcycle through an area where you know there's big five animals. And as we descend closer to the main gate of Hwange National Park, it really turns to sand again. As we approach the gate, we are told by security that motorcycles are not allowed and we are turned around. Our game plan from here is to return along the road that runs perpendicular to the railway tracks and find a suitable camp spot for the night somewhere on the border of Wangi. But the road just gets worse and worse the further we go south. Sand that you cannot even describe. And after Johan takes a tumble in the deep sand, we make a call to turn left and make a sleepover at Sikumbi Forest Reserve, and we were surely not disappointed.
Hi, how are you? Theo, nice to meet you. I think you spoke to Johan.
Good morning. It's the morning of day 9. Morning of day 9, and we made it from Binga to Silwane. Basically, we left Binga, came through these roads, all gravel roads, beautiful countryside through here, into the small river of Hwange River, small town, and then into the main road towards Wangi. So we were planning to camp somewhere along the railway line here, which wasn't too bad road until we got to a really sandy stretch, and then we slept over at Silwane campsite in the tented camps last night, which was really nice. A great spot in this forest reserve. And yeah, Theo, what's the plan for today?
Head towards Bulawayo, I think. And take it as it comes.
So basically out on this main road again, and then down to Bulawayo, or maybe come through Chalotso or so, we will still see. But the main thing is just to get back onto the main road this morning and then take it from there.
From Lupani we head south towards Chalotso, and the rain from the previous day is making this one a memorable one.
Engine clean. Engine clean. And my boots are back to being soggy as hell.
Yeah, so we're on this road between Lupani and Hwange River, and yeah, it's been playing in the mud for a while. Nice little road, but unfortunately Danny got a flat again, this time on the rear. So we're just going to see if we can get it back on the rim and see if there's a hole and then bomb it again.
With the big one being completely unaware of our predicament, he pushes on, making sure that he enjoys the ride further south towards Cholotso while me and Danny fixes his tire.
So I'm here with Mr. Mazula. He's a very friendly gentleman, yeah. And
no, I think it's fine.
we're running out of air bombs, so Mr. Mazula has said we can purchase his bicycle pump, because I think we might need it again. Nice doing business, Mr. Mazula. It's the most expensive pump I've ever purchased.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Sharp.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, nice.
Thank you, Mr. Mazula.
Thank you.
Now we can go riding again. I think that guy is going to be worried about us.
Yeah, he's nearly worried.
When he stops there, he can't find us.
Yeah, don't forget your shoes.
No.
Yeah, we are between Hwange and Cholotso, and the government of Zimbabwe is providing beautiful roads for the people over here. It's probably been resurfaced 45 years ago. Yeah, this is probably the worst. Yeah, that and the Binga road was horrible, but yeah, the people are happy, they're friendly, so
At this stage, after about 2,500 kilometers of really bad roads, the effects are starting to show on the motorcycles, especially on Danny's, as he's got an exhaust pipe that's starting to fall off, as well as a front fender.
Second time now.
now you fix your car with a wire. A weatherman.
If you lost that silencer, you would have been deaf by this evening. So a bit of, we can call it running repairs. Exhaust brake, exhaust that came loose, and also the front fender on Danny's bike. And the four guards. The Zimbabwe roads has taken its toll.
It's probably gonna adorn some kid's bicycle.
Absolutely. What happened then?
I lost my fender.
You still have it?
Yeah, but I'm losing it here now. I'm losing it.
After the repairs, we head further south. And the further south you go in Zimbabwe, the more civilized it becomes, especially on the main road that runs from Botswana through the Plum Tree border post. It's late afternoon on the 9th day, and we want to reach some nice accommodation in Matobo Hills.
And we found some accommodation here in the Matobo Hills for tonight. Brilliant view. Johan is trying to rescue his inflatable mattress. Mend. Well, rescue it with the first aid kit. You can only call it rescue it. We haven't got patches for it, so Danny's inflating our cuisine for the night. Three bags of catsup.
Got the buffet for tonight is either honey soy chicken, spaghetti bolognese, or proudly South African chicken and lentil curry. And at least we've got a half loaf and some chili sauce as well.
Here's the kitchen area. That's the garage. Yeah, I think I'm in the first room next to the garage. I think Danny's going to take that spot next to his smelly boots. And Johan, where he's standing now, if he gets to resuscitate his mattress. So yeah, that's us for the night.
Otherwise I'm going to have to sleep on everybody's smelly clothes. Or in the grass.
I vote for grass. Yeah, we'll keep you posted.
Dan, wys ons gou daai whisky.
Brandy.
It's a brandy wine.
Star.
Huh?
Star brandewyn.
Staan gou 'n bietjie hierdie kant toe. Daar's hy. Star brandy.
$1 US.
Ag, kom drink hom maklik.
Good morning, big one.
Morning.
Did you sleep well?
Cold, but for a couple of hours very well.
You, Dan?
Slept alright.
Yesterday we went back to the tar road. This was just too sandy to travel down. And we went on the highway to Lupane. And then we came down to Guai, Cholocho, and we almost got to Plum Tree. Then we headed down here to Fig Tree, and from Fig Tree into the Matobo Hills National Park, where we stayed last night. So yeah, we didn't go on the railway line, but we did go just a bit south of it. We saw some beautiful places. And today is our final full day in Zimbabwe. It is bittersweet. We complete our journey, but sure, I could go for another couple of days.
I'm sure there's enough space to see, or places to see.
So our plan today is head from the Matobo Hills National Park down this gravel road, and then it's a bad tar road to Guyu, and from Guyu we go down to Thule, and then Thule we'll stick next to the Shashe River all the way next to the Limpopo to Beitbridge or to Nottingham Dam. We're still deciding where we're going. We'll see what the roads are like, if they're wet, if they're dry, if it's too hot. We'll take it as it comes.
Yeah, so we're leaving Sabashumba. And how brilliant was that? Just seeing zebra in the road. Now we're heading out of the area again, heading south towards Beitbridge. It's been an absolute journey. An absolute journey discovering Zimbabwe. I'm gonna have to take a long time to reflect on everything, just to really understand what it's meant for me and for us as a group. Hello. But it's been a massive adventure and great bonds built once again. Gonna really be missing Zimbabwe next weekend or this weekend when I'm sitting at home. Just trying to, reflect on everything. so we arrived in Gwanda, small town of Gwanda, and we've got fuel here, but there's a Pick and Pay in Gwanda, there's a Steers, we had a steer burger and chips, brilliant. And now we're off down south to Guyu and then to the Thule Circle. Welcome to the Thule Safari area. Endless river crossings down here in the Thule area. Wow, it's this really beautiful savanna veld. A lot of grasslands, smaller trees, and then closer to the rivers you've got these big trees. But absolute massive change to where we were yesterday again. From Matobo's mountains, the hills 1,700 meters above sea level, a cold 17 degrees this morning, to now in the Thule area where we are basically 700 meters above level, dropped a kilometer, 28 degrees Celsius, and yeah, beautiful out here.
The Thule Safari area is an interesting historic landmark in Zimbabwe, where there's a 10-mile radius of land that cuts into Botswana, where the Sasha River does not make out the border between Botswana and Zimbabwe, but is solely in Zimbabwe. We try a route that's along the Sasha River to head down to the Limpopo River, but this proves to be inaccessible, and we have to return and then make use of the main road to get back to Nottingham Estates.
Did you reach a conclusion?
Yeah, I think it would not be wise.
As we ride through the beautiful area of Thule Block, our drone pilot unfortunately gets his altitude settings wrong.
Stop vir 'n bier. Maar tog nee, ek sien nie kans om 'n daai.
I just can't get enough of this. How beautiful is this? And after another full day of riding, 3:30 in the afternoon, we've arrived at Kruland Safaris here at Nottingham on the Limpopo River. It's absolutely stunning. The Limpopo River in full flood. And literally 10 k's ago, we hit the 3,000 k mark. So 3,000 kilometers around Zimbabwe in 10 days. The bodies can feel it. I guess if the bike had a consciousness, it would probably feel it as well. But it's been an amazing adventure. 10 days into Zimbabwe with absolutely no expectation, I could say. But it's been an eye-opener. It's been an absolute privilege to visit this country. I think it's
Last stop, Grobler's Bridge, Bike Bridge. Thank you very much, guys. You're welcome. There we go.